everyone. My name is Emilie Gallier. I'm a choreographer researcher based in the Netherlands, and I began my PhD research here in January with Coventry and CDER. The interest at the ground of this research have to do with norms of relation. So I'm very curious about how do we relate with each other, how do we distribute play with roles. So in the frame of theater, these interests translate into how do spectators, performers, artists, technicians, producers, PR, and I could expand to... So how is everyone involved relating? And I'm playing with the idea that everyone is a spectator with just simply different level of implication. So that's a bit of a context. I work a lot with scores. I'm fascinated by the movement of reading. How do we read? And I'm also, if I reverse, I'm fascinated by the reading of movements. And my practice consists of bringing different forms of scores and notation to the audience. Usually scores are directed to people who've been trained to read them, and I just have the intuition that scores in the hands of spectator could generate a particular kind of implication. It's a quality of participation that I named implication. And I see it as a form of partnership that develops with time. So an implicated spectator would be like a partner in crime somehow, or someone who gets attached to the work, and it can be very subtle. For instance, today I was just, as an anecdote, saying it to some of you just before we begin, that for the first time this has been called a silent lecture. Before, I've been presenting it before under the name of Read, Move, Implicated, and a silent lecture is the definition, the description of it, rather than a definition. And today it's in the program as silent lecture, which creates a whole new bunch of expectation, which makes it a bit exciting as well for me, because it's going to for sure create different reception. So when I'm talking about getting implicated simply by developing some form of attachment, these kind of expectation building is what I'm referring to. So it can be as small as the title that has been communicated beforehand. Yes, I should not be too long, so we can let it happen. Just mentioning this notion of partnership, I would like to acknowledge past audience members who did feed what's going to happen today, and also two very, very implicated spectators who are Astati Atazianadu and Fazal Sher Mohammed. They've been helping a lot in constructing this lecture. Today, for the first time, they could not join and do it with us. So we've been working together as for how could they be present, and I hope they will. You will meet them here or there in this next 20 minutes. So this next 20 minutes are, I hope, the opportunity for this research on implication to find more voices, thanks to you, and it's the opportunity for us to practice together and to search on that. So in order to try out things with the movement of reading, I prepared this silent lecture. So I will stop talking and we can start and slide into this silent lecture. All right. Yes. That had to happen.